Hey, what's up you guys, it's Dorothy and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to go into chapter 80 of I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy. Things are starting to turn around for Steven, I guess, and she's starting to believe him again, but I don't know if that's going to be the case, so let's keep on reading. This video may contain sensitive topics and foul language. If you do not wish to continue, please click off the video now. You have been warned. Chapter 80. I'm staring at the plate of spaghetti in front of me. I've been staring at it for at least 10 minutes while I process all the thoughts and emotions that are coming up for me before eating it. I pick up my pencil and start filling out my worksheet. Thoughts: I want this spaghetti, but I don't want this spaghetti. I'm terrified that this will make me heavy. I don't want to feel bogged down. I don't want to feel the heaviness. I'm tired of feeling so much heaviness. I'm scared of eating. I don't want to throw this up. Feelings: dread, 8 out of 10, anxiety, 8 out of 10, fear, 7 out of 10, lust, 6 out of 10. I take a deep breath and then I take a bite. More thoughts, more feelings, always more thoughts and feelings, exhausting. Constant thoughts and feelings. I go back to my worksheet and start writing them down. Thoughts while eating. Mom always said sodium makes my face puffy. I'm scared my face is going to be puffy tomorrow. Mom would be mad if she saw me eating this. Mom would be disappointed. I'm a failure. Feelings: sadness, 8 out of 10, disappointment, 8 out of 10. I start to cry. I set my pencil down and let the tears fall as instructed by Jeff. I've been seeing Jeff for 3 months now, and the progress is slow but steady. We've done so much work, it's hard to keep track of it at this point. The work started with me throwing out all diet foods, lean cuisine, frozen dinners, diet cranberry juice, diet teas, etc., as well as all gym clothes. No working out during this phase of recovery. Stretching and reasonable walks are fine, but no half marathons for me anymore. All indicators of diet had to go. Then I was told to track my binges and purges for 2 weeks, as well as every single thing I ate and the time that I ate it. Tracking my purges made sense to me. That was a thing Laura had me do, so I expected it, but tracking my food intake confused me. Isn't tracking food a part of the disorder eating? Isn't it a compulsive, unhealthy thing to do? Yes, tracking what you eat is going to be a behavior that we want to knock out with time. In fact, eventually I'll have you keep a tally on how often you track so that we can work toward getting the number to 0, so tracking. Slight chuckle, abrupt ending, correct. Alright, so then why am I tracking my foods now if I'm supposed to work toward not tracking them? I need to get a sense of your behaviors around food, seeing what goes into your body and when will help me understand that. After 2 weeks of tracking, Jeff reads over my worksheets while stroking his beard. Yes, interesting. Yes. What, Jeff? What is it? Interesting. What's interesting? I ask finally when I can't hold it in any longer. So you skip breakfast almost every day, and then you eat a late lunch around 2:30 or 3 p.m. But it's not really a lunch. It's not a full meal. I'm seeing 8 bites of salmon on Tuesday, very specific, a protein bar on Wednesday, 2 eggs on Thursday. Why did you purge the eggs? I shrug. We'll get there. Okay, so you're having these very late, incomplete lunches, and then around 8 p.m. it looks like you have dinner, which is also incomplete every night. Then, and here's where things start to really click, around 11 p.m. you have what you describe as a binge, an entire plate of pad thai with fried rice, plus a burrito from Del Taco, and then it looks like you purge whatever you eat around that time every night. Yes, I know, Jeff, I wrote the list. Right, I say, pretending like I'm learning something. So here's the thing, Jeanette. You're starving yourself for the first part of the day. You're not eating breakfast. You're having a late, incomplete lunches and dinners, and then you're so famished by 11 p.m. that you're eating because your body is begging you for it. And it makes perfect sense that foods you're choosing to eat around this time because you're so famished you want something hearty, something that will sustain you. But then, of course, because of your judgments around these foods and because of your deeply enriched destructive thought patterns, you purge them up and then repeat the cycle the next day. Honestly, this was a good week, I explained. I think because I want to do well in therapy or whatever. That makes sense, Jeff assures me. No need to overanalyze it. Just take it as it is, a step up. He nods politely, then lowers his chin and looks at me with determination. But I think we're capable of more. I believe him. He's so sure. And unless an umless man isn't sure of something for no reason, an umless man is sure of things that he is sure of. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to normalize your eating 3 full meals a day and 2 snacks each predetermined times. No negotiations. Before starting the eating normalization process, we need to identify your risky foods. Risky foods are foods that you have a lot of judgment around, the foods you feel more compelled to purge. Don't have to tell me twice. I start rattling off a list. Cake, pies, ice cream, sandwiches, french fries, bread, cheese, Butter, chips, cookies, pasta. Great, great, Jeff says, as he takes rigorous notes but refuses to ask me to slow down. It's the achiever in him, I can tell. Then the pen flies. He's going for gold. He crosses the T in pasta and looks up at me. So one of your ultimate goals here in therapy is to reduce judgment around food. All judgment. We want you to neutralize food. It's just a thing you eat, neither good nor bad, regardless of whether it's pineapple or pancakes. I see both of those as bad because they both have a lot of sugar. Jeff blinks once. Right. So that's what we're going to work on. Okay. And I'll warn you, Jeanette, normalizing your eating patterns and mentally neutralizing food is it's not going to be easy at all. It's going to be hard emotional work. For so long, your eating has been so fucked up. Didn't expect the F-bomb, Jeff, but I appreciate the favor. It's going to be intense, but I'll help you through it. I'm sitting here with my salty tears falling onto my plate of spaghetti, watering down the marinara sauce. Jeff was right. Normalizing my eating and neutralizing food is hard emotional work. The crying gets heavier to where my chest starts heaving. I get mad at myself for crying. It makes me feel dramatic, out of control. Tears fall onto my worksheet and blur the ink. Fuck. I try to blow on the wet spot to dry it, but snot drips out of my nose and falls onto the page. It makes it worse. I crumple the worksheet into a ball and throw it across the room toward the trash can. It doesn't land anywhere close. Jesus Christ. Fuck it. I get up and hurry to the bathroom and purge. That is the end of chapter 80. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!